So for me, he felt he was supposed to do a job, or somebody sent him or whatever, and he was nervous. He was supposed to hit that alley with that red shirt immediately, but he didn't do that. He came in and he wanted to check the scene. He wanted to make sure he wasn't getting into a shootout. And that's my thoughts on it. You understand?
Yo, Michael T. Porter here. Welcome to Rooted in Music TV, where everything that we talk about, everything that we discuss is rooted in music. I got another bomb episode for y'all, but before I begin, y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button, hit that notification bell. And if you'd like to support the channel, Cash App, $ Michael US. Also, check out my Spotify podcast, the 250 Gemstones Culture podcast. Link is in the description. Y'all stay and watch the whole video. Music lovers, we need to talk. Blacc Sam has finally spoken out after 5 years since his brother, rap legend Nipsey Hussle, was gunned down in front of his Marathon store out there in Los Angeles off of Slauson. He's going viral because he's pretty much, some say with dry snitches, some would say he snitches. Some say he's throwing somebody under the bus, but everyone can kind of piece it together, talking about Big U and a bunch of other people that's from around their way was hating on Nipsey Hussle's from the Rolling 60s section of Los Angeles. But just because you're a Rolling 60 doesn't mean y'all all get along. The Rolling 60s is the largest Crip gang in Los Angeles, and Nipsey Hussle was running it. And some of the old timers was not happy. Nipsey Hussle had the streets on lock, had the music industry on lock, getting money, had a beautiful wife. They was hating on him. Blacc Sam goes into detail about why and who killed his brother. I got a couple of videos I want to play for y'all, and I'm gonna be right back with you to give you my opinion. Let's go.
Our legend and DJ Khaled may have been one of the contributing reasons to why Eric Holder came into the parking lot that day to kill Nipsey Hussle.
What was that day like for you, bro? And did you feel any premonitions before we lost Nip?
100%, man. I think, man, we just, it's my cousin's birthday, so tonight, I want to say the night before, it took us to Wally's, Beverly Hills, me, Pops, and Adam, my cousin Adam, and just had a long talk with bro, you know. Not to get into too much detail, but there was a lot of big politics getting into it with certain people. You know, Hussle had DJ Khaled in the hood. Not to be speaking too much on shit, but we came frontline like we always do. And, you know, niggas gonna know we gonna crash out behind it. We not playing. Ain't nobody saying nothing to Khaled. Ain't nobody doing nothing to Khaled. And he's straight. And Hussle frontline that. And, you know, we felt like certain people didn't like that.
I want to clarify that I'm about to give my interpretation of what Blacc Sam said. You guys just heard exactly what Blacc Sam said. So those are the only words you can hold him to. From this point forward, this is my interpretation.
Sure. We keep going.
Is it as random as what the public thought it was? Like, Nip seen somebody, Eric, and talked, and...
I mean, you know, he already got convicted, so for me, without going into too many details, somebody come to the shop. They know we in the doorway. When Hussle pull up, we in the doorway. You gonna see me with a hoodie on, and I got a pistol on me. You gonna see one of the team members in the hoodie in the doorway with a pistol. That's protocol when Hussle pull up. So it's Sunday. It's busy. in there. Why the niggas in there didn't follow the protocol? I wasn't there. Why they didn't follow it? Maybe they was fucking around helping the customer, doing some fucking customer service. This is what I'm thinking, trying to, transition into some legitimate, just selling clothes. But nobody was in the doorway. And from my understanding, old boy walked up with no shirt on first to check the scene, because he know what's going on in that parking lot. And had a conversation. Probably seen nobody was in the doorways. Checked Hussle had on shorts. Checked everybody else. Left. They say came back with a red shirt on. Tiptoed through the alley and went right and started shooting. So to me, that's premeditated. Number one, there's no red shirts in the hood. You can't buy no red shirt. No liquor store sell no red shirt. Number two, when a nigga come through the alley with a red shirt, that's the throw off. Or the Bloods did it. Or the Inglewood families did it. Or the BPS. That's the throw off. Red shirt. So for me, he felt he was supposed to do a job, or somebody sent him or whatever, and he was nervous. He was supposed to hit that alley with that red shirt immediately. But he didn't do that. He came in and he wanted to check the scene. He wanted to make sure he wasn't getting into a shootout. And that's my thoughts on it. You understand? So, and can't nobody tell me nothing about that, because it just don't make no sense. It's not random. I know Hussle. Ain't nobody.
Eric Holder's lawyer had a passion, because I remember watching trial one day where he did say
he hired a private attorney. How do you think this is going to play out for him?
Honestly, who cares? Who gives a fuck? Like, who cares, nigga? You was 30 years, blood. You talk about some shit that happened 30 years. You decide to come out 30 years later, snitching on your cell tag. Like, man, go take your ass to jail. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, honestly, Keefy D, I don't care about that. This dude, Loose Cannon. Did you see this Loose Cannon interview with Wack and fucking Adam 22 on No Jump?
Nah, I ain't see it.
Did you see that shit? No, that nigga is a fucking snitch, bro. Straight dry snitch, bro. Like, that fool, he brought up, like, bro, yeah, you gotta check that out. That's a dry snitch. That's a, complete dry snitch. Trying to snitch on Big U. Like, I ain't even gonna say snitch, but it's dry snitching because you're not talking to the police. You're not making a complete. All dry snitching and dry snitch. All dry snitching just means like you telling, but you're not talking directly to the police. So that's the only thing that distinguishes snitching from dry snitching, is you telling it to the police or not. But that dude is a complete dry snitch, like worse than Keefy D. He going viral right now though. That Loose Cannon dude, he going viral right now.
Hold on. Like, did you just say worse than Keefy D?
Worse than Keefy D. Fuck Keefy D. He make Keefy D look like nobody cares about Keefy D now. Right now, like, this dude just took over the new Keefy D shit. He worse than Keefy D.
Damn.
Loose Cannon. Look that up. Look up that No Jumper, Loose Cannon. Fucking clown. Straight clown. Like, he basically just jumped on there and said that he could have saved Nipsey's life. He said, he jumps on No Jumper. He said Big U called him and told him that Nipsey was dead too early. And he got off the phone with Big U and called Nipsey. And Nipsey answered the phone and he asked Nipsey, "Oh, yeah, you good? Oh, yeah, I'm straight. Oh, all right." And just got off the phone. He didn't even warn him, tell him that, "Oh, Big U called me and said you just got killed." I was like, none of that shit. So you basically just jumped on the internet and told people that you basically possibly could have saved Nipsey's life and gave him a heads up, but you didn't do it, bro. But that was your boy. Like just a complete clown. Worse than Keefy D. I'm telling you, once you look into this shit, this nigga, he gonna start, it's gonna come up, it's gonna be a question on Vlad. After I said it first, shout out to Skull Guy. But yeah, shitting on KVD. Like, once you really tune into that shit, KVD shit gonna be the next guest you interview. You gonna ask him about that shit. I guarantee.
Crazy.
I guarantee.
Nah, I gotta go.
Would y'all like my opinion? Would y'all like some of this Rooted in Music TV commentary? Well, of course you do. That's why your ass is here. Nip, you know, in my book, first off, I'm gonna do a podcast episode for this one. Nipsey Hussle is a real king, in my personal opinion. A man that's fearless, a man that's creative, a man that's always on the grind, always on the move, a man that's always in tune with himself, put his morals and characteristics above all, despite the circumstance, family, God, war, and money, right? A man's man. You could tell, and if you guys watched the whole interview, damn good interview, I just got done watching it, and you can tell that Blacc Sam is still harshly affected by it. One quick note, when you kill somebody, this is what it looks like. You know, for all you dumbass niggas out there listening to these rap songs, this is the after effect. Families are affected. Somebody just lost their life, and more than likely your ass go to jail. It's a lose situation. You know, I understand in this world is crazy. You may have to pull that thing or stab somebody or defend yourself, but to go out there, kill somebody over a pair of shoes, something stupid like that. You know, this is the aftermath of it. You know, a lot of people don't talk about the trauma. You know, some people ain't right. My homie was killed when he was 16, and I want to say three years later, it was like it happened yesterday to his mom. His mom has never been the same. His mom has never been the same. That's been some years since I've been back in Sacramento, but she lost her mind when her baby was gone. She lost her mind. This is what happens when you take a life, right? So back to Nip, Blacc Sam knew early on what these niggas are about, rolling 60s. And let's just keep it real. I'm from Cali, so I can speak on it. Most gangbanging niggas is bums, right? Most gangbanging niggas is mums and they broke, especially if you live in Cali. I don't know about the gang members in Chicago, like they broke too. I don't know about New York, like they broke too. As a man, you gotta get that money, right? What does I mean by a bum? If you a man that you get up, you selling t-shirts, you selling weed, you selling dope, you doing stuff illegal, but you getting your ass up and getting it. You know, even though it's illegal to the court system, and you may be selling some poison to your own people, at least you got your bitch ass up and you made it happen, right? You got your bitch ass up and you made it happen. For somebody to lay around, for a group of niggas just to lay around and wait for somebody else to come up just to rob them or extort them. See, robbery is typically a one-time thing, 1 or 2 time thing. You know, they probably hit the same house. But when you talk about extortion, they're bullying. Extortion is when gang members, they're going to either bring you into their gang or extort somebody that's outside their gang, like a mom and pop shop or something like that. Anybody that has some type of business going on or doing something for themselves, the gangs want a piece of it because in their mind, in their dumbass mind, it's their neighborhood. So this mom and pop shop, talking about the outside, the mom and pop shop, they go in there and they're gonna put fear into the mom and pop shop. Hey, you gotta give us 10%. Now, as a mom and pop shop, you thinking, well, I'm gonna give you 10%. It's already hard to make a buck out here. Why I gotta give you 10%? Well, if you don't give us 10%, we're gonna burn your building down, or we're gonna mess with you, or we're gonna beat you up. So, and if you go tell the police, you know, we're gonna do something to your kids. This is the type of stuff they do, and they doing it to their own people. They ain't doing it to the Mexican cartel. I'm talking about the black gangs. You ain't doing it to the Mexican cartel. You ain't doing it to Nuestra Familia. You ain't doing it to the Serenos. You ain't doing it to the Norteños. You doing it to your own people. You ain't doing it to the Asian mafia, the Asian Crips, the Asian Bloods. You ain't doing it to the Russian mafia. You ain't doing it to the Chinese mafia. You ain't doing it to the Arabs and the Muslims. You're only doing it to people in your own neighborhood, right? So that's already some whole ass shit, right? It's one thing to do it to a different race of people and bring the resources back, but you doing it to your own folk. Two, you lazy. You waiting for people, ambitious people, innovative people. You wait until they build their brand up and then you try to take what they got. Most gangbanging niggas are bums, right? And Blacc Sam, he from LA, I'm from Sacramento. It's all the same. Blacc Sam began to see like these niggas is hating. These niggas is bums. These niggas, they act like women. They jealous of you. They want all you want. That's a woman's job, to be jealous of your authority. That when you a grown man, you look at another man, especially a black man, even all through Tupac and Nipsey Hussle, Jeezy, it's all about seeing another black man come up. That's a man's man. That's a man. Right? To see another man come up because you know the struggle. You know what's on the other side. Jail time, death, your family fucked up. You can't buy food. You can't buy clothes. To see another black man come up, that's how a man move. But a woman, a bitch made nigga, what he gonna do? He gonna hate on you. He gonna try to extort you. He hates to see you do better than him. See, Blacc Sam is a gangster. He's all about his bread. Blacc Sam understood that just because we under this 60s flag, we're not all 60s. They were pushing a different type of 60s, and the old school way of doing the 60s was getting played out. When I'm talking about the old school way, it was extorting, killing other black men who were in different colors. Yeah, they were still with the shits, as far as killing Bloods, killing other Crips, but the 60s in which Nipsey Hussle and Blacc Sam were moving the 60s, it was changing, and the OGs who just want to kill other black folks, exterminate black folk, extort black folk, exterminate black folk, they wasn't with this whole positive stuff. That's what I'm trying to make it simple. Nipsey Hussle, even though they warriors, they gangsters, Blacc Sam, the whole 60s pretty much versus 60s. These type of 60s, the new age 60s, which is Nip, Blacc Sam, and they crew, was moving in a different direction from the old way. So the old heads want to keep the bullshit up, and the youngsters, and think about it, you are old man talking about Big U and them. That's what they say they doing this behind the scenes. Big U is mad that the youngsters are carving out their own path. So it lets you know that a 60s gang member is not a 60s gang member. Everybody got their own thing. Everybody got their own philosophy. And Blacc Sam knew that just because we under this flag, not every nigga has the same mindset. In the interview, he goes into depth about that. But y'all flood my comments. What do y'all think about Blacc Sam, Whack 100, and Loose Cannon? And Loose Cannon, I don't know where this nigga come from, talking about he could have saved Nipsey Hussle. What do y'all think about all this commotion? Y'all think Big U has something to do with it? Blacc Sam just speaking out of hurt? Y'all let me know. 250 capital G, Rooted in Music TV. I'm gone.